morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. It's so beautiful out this morning. I think we have finally turned the corner. It's really chilly today, but I think this is probably going to be our last super, super cold weekend. How's everybody doing? Okay, let's get ourselves warmed up. A little singing today. I'm kind of moving the placement of my mic a little bit and just see what works and what doesn't. Anyway, so let's do some great big warming up this morning. Let's open up our hands and open up our faces, and then a raisin face, pumpkin face, raisin face. I know, right? Now, let's do a big stretch. Stretch your arms all the way up and then out. Move your shoulders a little bit. My arm's super sore today. I got my second vaccine a few days ago, and it's just a little bit sore on that side. Okay, let's do a big, relaxed breath in. Another relaxed breath in. And now how about a big yawny breath? There you go. And another big, big yawny breath. There you go. Now, let's go ahead and just do a little bit of humming. Just a little bit of humming, just to sort of get things moving around a little bit. And by humming, let's get that voice moving around right here. Right on the tip here. Okay, here we go. Back down. See my uke garden back there, over there? It's adorable. I look back there, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a uke garden growing back there. Okay, one more big yawny breath. There we go. And now let's do a little siren, just nice and gentle, going up and down. Woo! There we go. Another time, just up and down, just warming your voice up. Notice how you can sort of hear it here. I'm not way back here. My voice is very forward. Woo! There you go. Loo. Loo. Now, wee. Here we go. Wee! That one went really high. I can feel that one shake my ukulele. That might be a little too loud for my microphone. Let me move over here. Wee! There you go. Okay, so do our fun tongue twister. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. 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 There you go. Get those lips warmed up this morning. Dictions on the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Dictions on the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Dictions on the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Dictions on the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Dictions on the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Dictions on the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Dictions on the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Now notice I could do that warm up on my own. I did not have to use my uke. I didn't have to use my piano. I just moved up little by little. Actually, I moved up by half step, but in your mind, just move up little by little to get that warm up done, to get what you need to get done, get it accomplished. You can do it without a keyboard or a piano. Okay, let's do just one more. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. Think about your vowels here. What are the vowels for I love to sing? I, is it A or E? I'll tell you, it's A. All of the vowels here are A. I love to sing. A, U, E. Okay, so those are your vowel sounds. A, U, E. We don't really think about our vowel sounds that much when we're singing, but I can assure you that the ear can tell where you're from if you're not really careful about your vowel sounds when you're singing. Notice a lot of professional singers, you can't really tell where they're from. Think about that. So, I love to sing U, E. I love to sing. See what I mean about the vowel sounds? I love to sing. Just a few more. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. And notice my jaw is nice and relaxed. I love to sing. Nice and relaxed. No tension anywhere. Okay. So we have Molly Malone today. So some people call it cockles and mussels. I like to call it Molly Malone. And so that's what we're going to learn today. The melody is very easy, but it's so pretty. This is just a really pretty one. We've done it before with auto harp, but today we're going to do it with a uke, with the ukulele. So for those of you who it's your first time, my name is Miss Stephanie, and I am the teacher here at Chevalier Musique. I'm located in Baltimore, Maryland. So we meet here every Saturday morning and learn a song. It's a lot of fun, and I teach you some vocal techniques and a little bit about music. So please like, share, and subscribe. The more people share, the more people will be able to join us and learn about singing a new song every Saturday. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so you guys haven't seen this ukulele in a while. This is another one of my enyas. I know I should work for them or something. But their ukes are just absolutely fabulous, and this is one of my favorites. This is a tenor. This is my largest of the ukes that I have. You'll notice there's a tenor right next to a concert behind me, right next to a pineapple. So you can actually, interestingly enough, in my little uke garden back there, you can kind of see three of the sizes. That white one is the same size as this one, and it's a tenor. It's got a different tone, and you'll hear it. It sounds a little bit more, and because the strings are thinner, you'll hear that it sounds a little bit more like a guitar, I think. So, what I'm going to do today is we're going to learn Molly Malone. We're going to learn the end, but I'm going to do a screen share so that you'll have the words. Okay? Let's see. I think I am. Oh my goodness. And there it is. So those are the words to Molly Malone, or otherwise known as cockles and mussels. And so we're going to go ahead and learn this today. So let's go ahead and work on, we're going to start with, I'm going to start at the beginning on this one because of the way the words are laid out. It's a lot of the same melody, so you'll see what I'm talking about. No, actually, let's do the very end. Let's do the very, very end, and then we'll do the beginning. We're going to do, you see at the very bottom of the screen where it says, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. So we're just going to do that little ending there. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. So that's what we're going to learn. We're just going to learn that very ending. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh. Your turn. 1, ready, sing. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh. Good morning, Jeff. And notice, friends, that I'm putting my accent, I'm not going alive, alive, oh. I'm not putting my accent. That's not stylistically correct, and it's kind of gross. So I'm putting the accent earlier. Alive, alive, oh, on the first part of O. Alive, alive, oh. Okay? All right, so let's just try that part one more time. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh. And here's the end. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Let's try that part. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Let's try that whole chorus, that ending, alive, alive, oh. 1, 2, 3, 1, sing. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Excellent. All right. Now let's go on back to, you'll see the beginning words. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, it was there that I first met sweet Molly Malone. And hopefully my words will be the same because I'm reading off an actual score, whereas you're reading off the words. So in Dublin's fair city, you're going to notice, you recognize this a little bit. So I'll give you a little line and then you'll sing it back. You know how we do it. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty. Your turn. 1, 2. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty. 'Twas there I first met with sweet Molly. My sweet Molly was Malone. 'Twas there I first met my sweet Molly Malone. 'Twas there I first met my sweet Molly Malone. 'Twas there I first met. Your turn. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready? Sing. 'Twas there I first met my sweet Molly Malone. Let's do that very opening. 1, sing. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, 'twas there I first met my sweet Molly Malone. And guess what? You're going to recognize this next part. I'll sing it first. She wheeled the wheelbarrow through streets wide and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Okay, your turn. She wheeled a wheelbarrow. 1, 2, 3. She wheeled a wheelbarrow through streets wide and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Streets broad and narrow. That's how I know it too. Oh, I'm so happy to see that. Don't worry, we will get wide and narrow. Let's try it now from the beginning. 1, 2, ready, sing. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, 'twas there I first met my sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets wide and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger. She was a fishmonger, That was no wonder her father and mother were fishmongers too. She wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets wide and narrow, frying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, frying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever. She died of a fever, though no one could save her. And that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Her ghost wheels a barrow through streets wide and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. There you go. Now let me see if I can figure out how to stop. I did. Imagine that. I figured out how to stop the screen share. It's incredible. I hope you guys enjoyed Cockles and Mussels, or as I like to call it, Molly Malone. It's one of my favorites. And I really like it with the ukulele. It's lots of fun. Oh, why she died of a fever. Well, back then, when this was written, Layla, they didn't have the medicines that we had today. So unfortunately, people died of scarlet fever and other ailments, but typically scarlet fever, and they would die relatively young. As we didn't have the medicines, we didn't have penicillin, we didn't have ibuprofen, we didn't have Tylenol, all of these wonderful medicines, Layla, that we have today, and they didn't have inoculations. They didn't have a flu shot. They weren't lucky enough to have a smallpox vaccine or anything like that. So, boy, are we lucky today that we can take these vaccines and not get sick and die of a fever. My goodness. And do you notice that in a lot of folk songs, that's a very good point too, Layla. In a lot of folk songs and a lot of opera, people die. A lot of bad things happen and people sing about it. So I think also a lot of times when people were sad, or when there's a lot of happy songs too, but people write about their feelings and they write about events. If you listen to a lot of German folk songs, there's a lot of, back then, I guess there's a lot of lakes in Germany. A lot of children drown in lakes. So when you listen to a lot of German folk songs or lullabies, there's a lot of that too. But that's very interesting. Yes, a lot of these songs do have sad things that happen in them. But her ghost is still wheeling the wheelbarrow. No, I'm kidding. It's not. But here's a happier song. I like to teach the world to sing. How many of you recognize this one? Perfect harmony. I like to hold them in my arms and keep it company. I like to buy the world a home, furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. Now, we erased the sad person dying of a fever. How's that? Okay. Now, everybody, I want you to have a really, really happy weekend and get out there in the sunshine and like, subscribe, and share so other people can enjoy the Saturday morning sing-alongs because they're kind of fun. Okay, everybody, I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful weekend.